let's talk about the money. Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me here today on this video. My name is Angela and thank you for coming and spending a little time out with me today. So guys, in this video we're going to be talking about the moolah, the dough, the dosh, the bling, the cash. We're going to be talking about it. And I've never ever talked about money on this channel before, and this year, as I'm documenting my 58th year, I thought it was quite appropriate. And I'm going to show you how I, yesterday, literally saved myself nearly £1,500 for the year, which is about £125 a month. I'm going to show you how I've just done it like that. And I'm also going to share with you guys how I intend to save a total of at least £5,000 this year, but also my plans to generate more income. So if that's something that is of interest to you, stay watching, guys. So guys, just to set the ground for you, just to lay the path clear for you, I work full-time. I have a full-time job, and that is my main source of income. And I am looking this year to save money because I recognise that I hemorrhage a lot of money. And I proved that yesterday, and I'm going to show you how I've just saved myself £1,500 in a year. So guys, if this is of interest to you, and you're not subscribed, then hit that subscribe button and also click the notification bell. And if you are subscribed, then do check that you have hit the notification bell as well. I'm on a journey, guys. I'm on multiple journeys. I'm on a weight loss journey, and on this channel I share with you my weight loss videos. I'm on a what else am I on? I'm on my YouTube journey as well. I'm on my YouTube journey, and if you're not subscribed, then I would love for you to be part of my YouTube family. I'm on the road to 2,000 subscribers by Easter, which is just a couple of months away. We're mid-February at the moment. So yeah, if you know, I'd love for you to subscribe. And also, I'm on a journey to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Yeah, I'm looking to grow the channel. So other ways that you can support the channel is by sharing my content with your family, your friends, your neighbours, your colleagues. Feel free to share the links with them. And also I can't think, what am I saying today? Yeah, and that was it. And to watch another video. Yeah, watch another couple of videos. That really does help with the channel growth. So guys, let's get straight into it. Money. We all want it. We all need it. Some very lucky people have plenty of it. But most people just have enough, and there are some people that just don't have enough. So and I'm no different. I work full-time. I have a good living. I'm not well off, but I can afford things, and I'm comfortable. Yeah, I recognize that I hemorrhage a lot of money because I should be a lot more careful with my money. And last year I was on the journey of being frugal, and it worked really well. It really helped me to see how much money I was wasting, and that was particularly with food. And I would do a food shop, buying all the niceties and everything, and they'd sit in the fridge or the freezer, and half of it was going in the bin. And I was like, this is madness. This is money. I might as well just, take 50 quid and just burn it, or just shove it in the bin at the end of the month. I was just like, no, Angela, this can't work anymore. So I went on a journey, and it really opened my eyes to how much money I was wasting and how much food I was wasting. So learned a lot from that, and thought, right, I'm going to carry that food practice on again this year. And you may have seen videos like this. This is a recent video where I just pop to the shops at certain times where I know that they're reducing their food products, and I will just buy stuff, obviously things that I'm going to use and eat, and then it comes home and it goes in my freezer, and I've got food to eat and food to cook, but at a fraction of the price. So I started doing that, you know, and just stocking up my freezer with foods, and even things like tin foods that have got a bit of a dent in. Yeah, they're good to go. I'll get them if it's reduced, put them in the cupboard. So I'm getting my food at a fraction of the price. And I thought, right, I'm gonna do this with in other areas. But what I need to do, I need to sit down, make some time, and go through my finances. And that's what I did yesterday. And you know, I just absolutely gobsmacked when I went through everything and saved myself £125 a month, which is just under £1,500 a year. And I'm going to tell you exactly what it was that I made those savings on. So let's just get straight into this, guys. Now, I have written it all down in my notebook, so if you see me looking down, that's why. So first of all, I've got 5 cats. Yeah, got 5 cats. Bobby, Benji, Betsy, Boo and Bello. And they're expensive. They really are expensive. So I have cat insurance for all 5 cats. Bobby's insurance, and Bobby is my oldest cat, it costs me £26.50 a month. Because she's an older cat, her premiums are quite high. Benji and Betsy together, their insurance costs me £24.71 a month. And Bello and Boo, the 2 kittens, their insurance cost me £16.63 a month. So that brings me a total of £67.84. And I sat and I looked at that and I thought, when have I ever used the cat insurance? I'm paying it out. Well, Bobby's been with me for 18 years, so I've been paying 18 years worth of insurance for her. And the only time that I needed her insurance, which was last year, her bill came to £350. There was nothing wrong with her, by the way, nothing wrong with her. She was just a bit tired. I had to pay a £300 excess. So the insurance company reimbursed me 50 quid. And I thought, I've been paying thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds for my cat insurance. And the only time I've needed it, I've had to pay the bulk of it myself. So I thought, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. And then Benji... he jumped out of a tree, hurt himself, and his bill came to just under the qualifying amount to claim on the insurance. So I couldn't even claim the insurance on that. And then the 2 kittens, they were both ill, and when I took them to the vets on separate occasions, again, I wasn't able to claim on the insurance. So I thought, well, what am I paying the insurances for? I might as well save that £67 every month. That's going to give me about just under £800 a year. And if they need that, need any treatment, I've got that money saved. I can use that. So that's what I've did. I cancelled their insurances yesterday and saved myself £67.84 a month. I know. What am I spending that for? So huge saving there. Then I thought, right, let me have a look at my home insurance, because that was up for renewal as well. It's up for renewal next month. At the moment, I'm spending £30.13 per month, and that's the content and I forget what they call it, but there's two parts to your home insurance. It's like the building, the structure, and also your content. So for that, I'm paying £30.13, and I've made a massive boo-boo last year. Sometimes life just gets really busy and I don't always keep on top of these things, so it automatically renewed, and I didn't realize that until months later, and I just thought, let that slide. When I took out this insurance with my mortgage company, done it through the mortgage company, it was costing me like £16-17 a month. So it's literally doubled now, and I've stayed with the same provider, and they always say never stay with the same provider, shop around, because that's when you get it cheaper. So I thought, right, I'm gonna go back to them, see what their best offer is, and then I'm gonna shop around. Well, when I shopped around, I found a deal that was going to bring my insurance down from £30.13 to £21.47. So that's saving me £8.66 a month. So that is going to save me £103.92 a year. I'm happy with that. A saving is a saving. And then I thought, right, let's not stop there. Let's see what else I can reduce. So I looked at my car insurance. Again, car insurance is up for renewal in March. Now, this current year, 2024, my insurance premiums were at £46.22. Okay. This year, 2025, my insurance premium has been quoted at a whopping £79 a month. Nearly double. So I rang the insurance company and I was like, hey, what on earth is going on? Why has it gone up so much? And they were like, yeah, everything's gone up. I was like, I know that, but not doubled, not in a year. So he said, okay, let's see what we can do for you. So he ran it through, because they're like a broker, and he ran it through their systems, and he came up with one at £71 a month. I said, no, not good enough. Ran it through, found one for £67. No, not good enough. And I thought, they're sneaky. They know that they've got cheaper deals at the same cover, but a lot cheaper. They're going to go for quote you the most expensive one first, because obviously that's moolah for them. So I said, no, not good enough. So he said the best deal is £61 a month. I said, no, it's still not good enough. I says, I know that insurance has gone up. It goes up year on year on year. I've never made a claim on my car insurance. I've got 10 years, no claims as well. I said I want it closer to the £50 mark. Bearing in mind I'm paying £46.22. I want it closer to £50. So he said the closest he could get was £61. I said, no, I'm going to shop around. I shopped around and I found one for £51. I know. Same level of cover, £51. So it's just gone up by £5 a month, my insurance. So bearing in mind, I've gone from £46.22 a month up to £51 a month. That is giving me a saving of £33 a month on their original quote of £79. So I'm really happy with that, very happy with that I've saved myself £33 a month. So the next thing I thought, right, let's have a little look at my home care, because I have British Gas home care. So I thought, let me have a little look at this. The renewal was due, and I pay £425 a year on my renewal for the whole year, and that covers me for my boiler and 2 kitchen appliances, my washing machine and my tumble dryer. With the boiler, it also covers me for the central heating. Now, I have had 2 years ago a brand new boiler, so to keep the warranty going, I need to keep that. I need to keep that going. So I thought fair dues, but then I looked and I thought, I'm paying for the tumble dryer. Couldn't believe that, because I bought a brand new tumble dryer last year. It was around spring last year, and I've got the domestic and general cover on that, and then I realised I've also got it on the home care, so I'm paying twice for my tumble dryer to be covered. And the thing about it is, when I look at how much it was costing me, it's almost the cost of a brand new tumble dryer washing machine. So it made it madness, total madness. So my cover for the year was £425. So she wanted to, the best that they could offer me for a complete renewal was £402.88. And I was like, no, forget it. It's too much money. So I thought about it and I thought, well, I'll keep the central heating cover, which is going to cost me £186 for the boiler and the central heating. I need that because of the warranty on the brand new boiler. So I says to her, how much am I paying then just for the tumble dryer and the washing machine? A massive £239. I know. £239 a year I was spending on the tumble dryer and the washing machine for the cover, and I've got cover with domestic and general on the tumble dryer. Couldn't believe it. And when it goes, you know, I mean, they're fairly well, the tumble dryer's new, the washing machine's probably about 3 or 4 years old. They're not going to be going for a while, and if they do, I can just pay the cost of a repair or replace it. £239 I was paying. What for? Couldn't believe it. That's, you know, the cost of, you know, a nice weekend away, or it'll go some way towards that. So I said to her, cancel it. Cancel the tumble machine and the washing dryer, the cover on that. So in total, I was paying £35.41 a month on my home care. And now I've just got the tumble dryer, and now I've just got the central heating and the boiler cover, which is now costing me £15.50 a month. So by cancelling the tumble dryer and the washing machine, I'm saving myself £19.91 a month, which is £239 a year. I know. All this time, I'm just literally hemorrhaging money, So let's just run through this. So I cancelled my cat insurance for the 5 kitties. That's saving me £67.84 a month. I have saved £28 a month on my car insurance. I'm saving on my home care insurance £19.91 because I've cancelled now the tumble dryer and the washing machine cover. And on my home insurance, I am saving £8.66 a month because I found it cheaper. So that has saved me in total £124.41 a month. Huge. £124.41 a month. That brings me to a total annual figure of £1,492.92. That's the cost of a really, really nice holiday. That is £1,500 going towards paying off my mortgage, or, you know, topping up my pension pot, all my savings and investments. 1,500 quid a year. Blown away. Blown away. That is how much money I was hemorrhaging every year. As a minimum, 1,500 quid. And that is how much I will actually save in 2025. I know. So guys, you know, maybe if you want to save some money, go through your expenditure, see where you can either find services and cover cheaper, or go through them and see whether it's actually something you need. Yeah, because for me, I'm like, that's 1,500 quid. And, you know, I don't even want to think about how much it's cost me in previous years, last year and the year before. You know, I don't even want to think about that, you know. So that's, if £125 roughly, I'm going to be better off every single month. I know. But it didn't stop there, guys. Didn't stop there. And then some of you know that I bought a brand new car last June, and I had to pay the car tax. So I had a car tax on my existing car, and then I traded that in, but I had to get car tax to be able to drive the new car out, and that cost me 190 quid, and I kept forgetting to claim that back. Well, sorted that now, so I've put all the documents in the post ready to claim that money back. So £190 I will be expecting back into my bank account in a couple of days. Sorry, in a couple of weeks. Wish it was a few days, but in a couple of weeks. So yeah, so nearly 200 quid back on my car tax. So other ways that I'm looking to reduce my money is, like last year, is to look at my food shop. Food, I love my food, we all do, but food is expensive. There's no two ways about it. So again, I'm so frugal. I go to the supermarkets, Aldi, Lidl, Tesco's, Asda, and the first thing I do with my trolley is I rush over to the reduced section, and I just see if there's food there that is worth buying for myself. And I tend to go for things like meat or fish and things that I can put in the freezer, and if I can, pick it up. So what I've learned over the years is, particularly Asda and Tesco's, is they have 3 reductions. The first reduction tend to be morning, early morning, mid-morning, and that's usually 10% off. Yeah, so not a huge reduction. But then they tend to have a reduction, certainly at Tesco's, the Tesco's and the Asda that I go to, my local one. Second reduction tend to be around 2 o'clock-ish. And that's when you get about a good 40 to 50% off, or sometimes more. And that's the time I tend to get most of my bulk products, most of the things that I go for. And then they tend to have the final reduction. Anything that's not gone, they tend to reduce that last. And that can be a good 80 to 90% off. But usually at that time, all the good stuff is gone. It's just all the stuff nobody wants, you know, bags of lettuce or rocket or stuff like that. But sometimes you can get some, you know, some good bargains. So it's, if I'm ever in a supermarket around 7 o'clock, I will just nip in and have a little look. But I tend to get the bulk of my reductions usually like, you know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. These reduction times can vary from supermarket to supermarket, but also different times of the year. So sometimes I will nip in and ask what time are they doing their second reduction, and then I'll make sure that I'm there around that time. It's a way to save money on food, guys, because if I can pick up a pack of chicken breasts that are normally £4.95 and I'm getting it for £1.14, I ain't complaining. Do you know what I mean? It's going in my freezer. So saving money on food is a way that I do. I've been saving quite a lot of money last year, but also with my general shop, household products, cleaning products, beauty, skincare. I love a bargain, and if I see something reduced, then I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm stocking up. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm stocking up if it's on a reduction. And in Tesco's, if you use your club card, then sometimes you can get even better deals. So again, I will buy things in bulk, because I'm kind of like, if I can save £1 on an item, then, and I'm buying 10, I'm saving 10 quid in the long run. So I will just stock up on things like that. So food and general shop, beauty items, skincare items, and you know me, guys, I love a dupe. I love an Aldi and Lidl dupe. I love those luxury brands, but I'm getting it, if I'm getting it a fraction of the price, I'm very, very happy. So again, I will stock up on those items. Other ways that I'm saving is with gas and electricity. It's expensive. And talking about that, my boiler's broken as we speak. Well, it's not broken. It is. It needs. The water levels need topping up, and I've been on to British Gas, and she's tried to talk me through it. I don't know how to do it. So, as an emergency, because I am classed as vulnerable because of my health, they're sending out an engineer, and he should be here any time now. But yeah, gas and electricity. So ways that I save money, ways that I save on my electricity is some of the really tiny ways. You know, it may not seem like a lot, but when my annual statement comes on my energy usage, year on year on year, I'm using less and less and less electricity. And it's just by these few tiny little hacks. So, number one, always switch things off. Never leave anything on standby, like my computer or the TV. And it's just saving that little bit of energy. But the other thing is, I switch things off, plug them out, and switch it off on the wall as at the plug as well. Sorry, my engineer's here. I'll be back in a moment. I'm back. Boiler is sorted. I've got heating and hot water. So, really grateful. So, yes, guys, I was saying about saving money on gas, on electricity, is never leave things on standby. Always switch things off from the wall, because that does draw on electricity. Even though you're not watching it, just being on standby and being plugged in, it does. And it might only be a minimal amount, but over the course of a year, it can be a bit of a saving. So that's something that I always do. Also, the other thing that I've started doing recently was I ended up buying an electric heater. This is just a standard fan heater. It was about £15, and what I do is, if I'm in a room, I will put the heater on to let it warm the room up, rather than have the central heating on, which is heating the entire house. Whatever room I'm in, whether I'm in the kitchen or in the living room or in the bedroom, I will just take my electric heater and plug it in and take the central heating off, and that way it just saves. This is quite cost effective to run, and I'm just saving money instead of heating rooms that I'm not using. So that's a great way of bringing down my my gas bill, my central heating bill. Other things that I've done to save money is I have got door and window seals, like plastic seals that go around the door, like draft excluders. That stops the cold from coming in and the heat from going out as well, so keep the house a little bit warmer. And in some of my rooms I have thermal curtains as well, like these are designed and made to keep the cold out and to keep the heat in. So again, you know, tiny ways in which I'm able to save money, and that means I can just turn the heating down a little bit, or have the electric fan heater on for a shorter time because more heat is retained. Another money saving tip is clothes. So like today I'm at home, and I've got on my woolies and my comfy snuggly clothes, and this is like a fur, like fleecy, my fleece, that's the word, my fleece outfits. Then I've got my fleecy top, my fleecy trousers, I've got my fleecy socks as well, and yeah, my little cardigan or dressing gown. That just keeps my body warm, so I don't feel the cold as much. You'll see me doing videos sometimes in my fingerless gloves. I have to keep my hands warm because of my health condition, so you'll often see me sat in my gloves keeping my hands warm. Lots of hot drinks as well also keep me warm, and when my body is warm I need to heat the house less. I am going to invest in a pair of thermals. I've been doing a little bit of research on this. I've seen some YouTube videos about this where people are wearing their thermals underneath their everyday clothes, and that just keeps them warm. And also wearing thermals around the house, just like with a fleece, keeps my body warm. I have less need. It reduces the need to have the heating on or the electric heater on for longer. So it's very simple and very small ways, and it's just, you know, like with my financial goals, my weight loss journey, all these career goals, you know, it's not often the big leaps that you need to take. It's the tiniest steps, and it all adds up, it compounds, it all adds up, and over the course of a year you'd be amazed at the difference that just turning your heating down by a degree makes, because you've got warm clothing, your thermals, you've got the curtains that are keeping the cold out, the insulation, the draft excluders that keep the heat in. All of these things just make that little bit of a difference, and it's money at the end of the day. Another way that is saving me money by keeping me warm is the use of my electric blankets. So I have an electric blanket on my bed, so that keeps me really warm and snuggly at night. Before I had that, I would have the heating on right up until I fell asleep, and as soon as I woke up in the morning I'd switch it on. But with my electric blanket, don't need to do that because I'm warm. The room might be cold, but I'm warm and the bed's warm as well. So that's saving me some money. But also I've got another electric blanket downstairs on the sofa. So when I'm sat working or watching TV or relaxing, I can turn the temperature of the room down, the central heating down, or the fan heater down. But I'm warm because I've got my electric blanket keeping me warm. And those electric blankets, they are really efficient and cost effective to run. And then I also have a mat as well, that I will also sometimes just, if I'm sitting here doing a video, I don't want the blanket, I'll just put it on my back or on my lap as well. So those little things cost minimal money to run, but make a difference in keeping me warm. And if I'm warm, I can just reduce the central heating or the fan just that little bit, so saving money that way. Other ways that I'm saving money is with my gas is washing up. So I will save all my dirty dishes and just wash them once a day. A few years ago, I got rid of my dishwasher because for me personally, there was only 2 of us in the house, and it was took an hour to wash the dishes, and I was just like, that's madness. You know, I could wash up, you know, in 5 minutes, job done, but it was taking an hour using a lot of electricity. So I got rid of that a few years ago. So now just wash it by hand, but I will just stack up all the dishes and have 1 bowl of hot soapy water and then just wash up once a day. That saves me having to keep washing up all the time, you know, a couple of times throughout the day, which means I'm using less hot water. And also, I love my baths. If you watch me, you know I love to have a bath, and I will have a bath morning and night. And what I used to like fill the bath right up, you know, literally inches from the top. But what I do now is I just half fill the bath and then just have my bath that way. So again, I'm saving money on my hot water. So again, all of these little things just reduces the amount of energy that I'm using in the house. So those are ways that I've been saving money: gas, electricity, food, general shop, and all my outgoings and bills. I don't have any subscriptions. I don't subscribe to magazines or, you know, clubs or anything like that. So there's no subscriptions there. But so saving lots of money this year, and my goal is to save in total about £5,000 this year. And that's with everything. The money I've already saved, these things I've already cancelled, like the car insurance, the cat insurance, etc. But also, you know, things like food shop, general household shops, things like that. And some of those things are going to be an estimate, but I would like to save around £5,000 this year. I mean, £5,000, that's a hell of a lot of money. Yeah, a lot of money for me. But other ways that ways that I'm generating income, because, you know, saving money is brilliant, but making money is even, I love it. I love it. So I have got lots of stuff around my house, loads of stuff. Clothes that I don't wear anymore because they don't fit. They're too big for me. When I have a clear out of all the knickknacks and things I don't use anymore, when my clothes and shoes and toys for my grandchildren, all of that is lying around, and it's money. It's money. So I do have my vintage shop. There is a link in the description box if you are interested. Have a little look. And yeah, I literally just take any offers. So if somebody makes me an offer, I'm like, as long as it's reasonable, then I just take it, ship it, job done. Just want to clear things out, and that just generates it's not a huge amount of money, but, you know, a little bit of income every month from that. The other thing that I'm really working on this year is jewelry. So not many people know, because I haven't shared it a lot on here, but I know some people who are subscribed know me from my jewelry days. I used to design and make jewelry and teach jewelry making for a living. Yeah, back in the day. This is quite a few years ago, and I had a really lovely career doing that. And I've got a load of jewelry making stuff. And I work with like metals like silver, lots of beads, and also gemstones. And that was my thing. And I've got a shed load of really, really lovely stuff. Let me just show you some. I've got them right here on the desk. So if if I can just show you my little box. So these are some pearls that I've made, and these are genuine freshwater pearls, and they're knotted as well with a massive sterling silver clasp. So yeah, these are beautiful freshwater pearls that I've made. And then here are some simpler products. These are some hematite stretch bracelets, and this is a lapis lazuli stretch bracelet. I've got some wooden earrings here. So all sorts of things that I have made. And also I have got a ton of, we call these findings. These are some Swarovski. These are some Swarovski earrings that I made. There you go, Swarovski. So I've got all sorts of things, all sorts. And they've been sitting here in my office for quite a while. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to start making and selling my jewellery again. This is like a sterling silver and pearl. So this, I would term it, it's on a sterling silver chain, but this can be a bracelet or a necklace, or if I've got two, I've probably got two somewhere, I can turn them into a pair of earrings. So yeah, I'm going to get them out, and I am going to make my jewellery and I'm going to sell them. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to possibly run some jewellery making classes as well. Either in person for people locally or online as well. So if you're interested in jewellery making classes, let me know. Yeah, so I've got absolutely loads. So that's what I plan to do in 2025 and moving forward, is to generate some money. And honestly, I've got a cupboard on the landing absolutely stacked from top to bottom with jewellery making products, and underneath my desk here I've got absolutely loads. So yeah, so that's what I want to do this year, to generate some income, extra income. So let me know, guys, let me know if you would be interested in me perhaps doing a video showing you how to make jewellery, just some very basic things. But also let me know if you'd want to come to a jewellery making workshop, if I was to set that up and run that in the summer. Or also if you wanted to do that, something like that online, let me know if you want me to do something privately online, just to show you how to do that. And it could be over something like Zoom, where it's interactive as well, and I could guide you and instruct you how to make some basic jewellery. But also if you're interested in buying any jewellery that I make, let me know as well. Yeah. Do you know what? That's got me really excited, because I love making jewellery. It's an absolutely fantastic hobby. So yeah, guys, so plans to generate income in 2025. What's your plans? Do you have plans to generate income or to save money in 2025? Let me know, guys. Drop a comment below, because you know, I just think for me that whilst my salary I can get by on my salary, I just think if I can save that little bit extra, £1,500 a year as a minimum, and if I can generate a little bit of income, even if it's £1,000, £2,000 a year, then do you know how good is that? It just means that that's more money for me to save towards the pension, pay off the mortgage, towards the grandchildren, helping the grandchildren have a nice holiday. I can even donate some to some of my favourite charities. You know, there's so much more I can do if I've got that little bit of extra money. And who doesn't want extra money? So yeah, I'd love to know if you've got any plans, guys. And the other way that I'm making an income is by YouTube. So at this point, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you who are watching this video now. If you've watched my videos in the past, if you plan on watching them in the future, if you've ever given it a thumbs up, if you've liked, if you've commented, if you're subscribed, and if you click the notification bell, then you make a massive difference to me and this channel. So yeah, I get a check. I sound American now. I get a check. You know, I get paid. I get a payment from YouTube, which I'm really, really grateful for. So yeah, I know what I need to do. I need to put out the content, increase the quality of the content, and to get you lovely, lovely people to watch my videos, which means that I need to make the content that you want me to make. So I would love you guys if you could drop a comment below and let me know, what content would you like to see from me? What things do you want me to create that would be of real interest to you? At the moment, I do a tiny bit of cooking. Let me know if you want more of that. I have been asked for what I eat in a day, and I will do that. At the moment, it's not a lot of content because maybe I need to do it over the course of a week. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. But I do a lot on my Manjaro journey. As the weather picks up, I'll be doing some gardening. I've got travel and weekends away planned. I've got a big holiday coming up as well. And lots of chit chat. So I do want to do more clothing hauls. I haven't done one for a little while, and I want to start doing some collabs. So let me know if there's anything that I'm not doing that you want me to do, and I will look at doing that. So guys, there you go. That is how I have saved myself like that £1,500 a year. Which is about £125 a month. Yeah. Let me know if you've ever sort of gone through your finances and saved yourself money. Let me know. Drop it in the comment box below. And I'm going to continue my journey of being frugal by saving money throughout the year with those tips that I gave you. So guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate you. If you are still watching at this point, then kudos to you. Thank you so much. So guys, whatever you're doing for the rest of the day, stay warm, look after yourself and look after each other. Take care now. Bye.